Get back over here, you
Hey,
dirty
y'all,
man.
and then you Catholics came and you besieged. Look what you did to the people over here, man.
Hey man, they made people shave their beards.
All right, you came over here and you completely butchered the people who lived over here. All right, and then now you come out with this doctrine of peace. Love, love, love. You gotta love everybody. And then you say same with you Christians, you so-called Puritans. You said you were so pure, and you came to this land and you stole, and you weren't willing to give it up.
That's right.
You look what you did to the Native Americans, you so-called Puritans.
Right.
And then now you're coming out with this doctrine of love. Like you're trying to love something, man. What happened to the love that you gave those people?
That's right.
That's the point, man. Is how in the hell is it that was you loving everybody when you was burying mass graves of jakes and holes, man? Piling them up and then burning them into a pile of bones? And there's pictures of that shit.
Or even right now, current time, they're giving Jake's 100-year sentences.
You Edomites were proud as hell.
Nothing.
Yeah, you Edomites were proud as hell to inflict havoc and evil upon the nations, including and first and foremost, and most importantly, the nation of Israel. Because you really don't put your foot in everybody's ass now. But the main people being that you were afflicted was the nation of Israel, man. And that's you really believe that you ain't gonna catch punishment? Do you really believe that your ass gonna slip through the cracks? That ain't nobody gonna get you, man. That you ain't gonna have to deal with the things that you've done. That the past ain't gonna come back to a fix.
Thank you, gentlemen, for following the rules of the 16th Street Mall.
Hey, we don't break. We try not to break it, man.
Hey, I really appreciate it, gentlemen.
This is Zechariah chapter 2 and verse 8. For thus saith the Yahweh of armies, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you.
Hey, that's a good one. Reread that, brother. Just hammer that fact home. Think about that. Let that man.
For thus saith the Yahweh of armies,
Hey, God of armies. Go ahead, brother.
after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
Hey, man, you damn heathens and you Edomite, you put your hands on the apple of the Lord's eye. That's why you ain't about to just slip through the crack. That's why, regardless of what happens, Moab, Ammon, Ishmael, alright? And all of you nations, man. And most importantly, Edom, being you so-called white people, are going into hardcore bondage and slavery.
That's right!
For recompense for what your ass is doing during the times of the Hebrew Israelites, man. You took our whole nation away from us. Then you stripped our identity and put a bunch of false fakes used in their place.
And that's right, man. Death to America.
Death to America!
And then people, how could you ever say that? Man, fuck this place, man.
That's right.
And fuck you people who love it.
That's
right.
Save America.
Hey,
Yeah,
fuck
get
you
ready
too,
for
sucker.
destruction.
That's why you're going to be a slave.
Yeah, that's why you walk
get some
around
bombs
straight
dropped in
bitch,
your head.
boy.
Go ahead, smoke your cigarette, because you about to get smoked yourself.
That's right.
And that's why we don't give a damn, man. We don't care what you busters got to say. That's because you're going to be in chains, man.
Hey, you keep walking too, tough guy.
Hey, don't even worry about that dude, man. You're bringing out that scripture, brother.
For behold, I will shake mine hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants.
That's right, man.
And ye shall know the Yahweh of armies hath sent me. You gonna?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Hey, that even falls on today. You gonna know. You gonna know when this economy falls. You gonna know when this martial law kicks up.
And when the chip is being rolled out.
And when
like your brother said, Marco, when there's a tank rolling down your street, you're going to know. But you're going to know why. And you know, all you people who, people want to ignore us, that's fine. That's fine. Ignore us to the best of your ability.
Yeah.
Hey, but we still telling the truth.
And honestly, when someone's knocking on your door, wanting what you got, it might be your wife, might be your kids,
Right.
might be your spot.
Might be your ass.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Shit, when somebody's knocking down that door with an M16 to your face, get in the fucking
You're gonna
van.
shit yourself.
Right?
You're like,
And a lot of you, hey man, like, you know, not to jump back on the vaccines and women, but a lot of you independent buckyhead bitches, you don't have a bullet hole in your face.
yeah. After you're raped by 100 men.
Right. Because they ain't gonna deal with you. You know, they ain't gonna deal with you being on this. I got rights.
And
blah,
it ain't
blah,
gonna be,
blah. It ain't gonna
it ain't gonna be the women, the men that you would want. Like you might fantasize about getting raped, but it's gonna be a lot of filthy dudes that ain't bathed for 7 months.
more or less will be uncircumcised and
Yeah.
shit. Just forcing their way onto you.
Yeah.
On 30 years old, trying to touch your booty hole and shit. Right, man.
Talking about
And that-
Jesus and shit all up
Right
on their
your
rug.
face in there, got a gun. Like you bite me, I'll blow your brains out. You gotta smell cottage cheese. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hell for you hoes.
It is gonna be hell. And that's why we make the comment like you was telling me earlier. Hey, that's why it's gonna be 10 women falling in line.
And honestly, knowing what time it is, you women ought to get down now.
Right.
Because when the time comes, there's gonna be a lot of competition.
Right. Hey man, hopefully, that's like Dr. Sock says, man. You're gonna have to beat them off with a stick, man. You know, bitch, get back. Your breath stinks and I don't like you. I chose her, not you. You're gonna have to whoop them, man. And that's the truth. You know, that's not us trying to make jokes, man.
And you know,
That's the reality of it.
actually in Mexico has evidence of how women will be treated because when they come over on the trains, those women that come over on those trains from Mexico are raped at every stop. And not raped by one guy.
Made by multiple.
Yeah, the whole gang of, you know, the Montescuche,
Yeah.
13 rapes.
But yet a woman's supposed to be over a man. But if I'm in trouble, I go to my woman to protect me.
Baby, call the police.
Baby. You got this, girl? I know you got it. You can defend me. That's how you know this is a land of confusion.
I'll just bring out that Emo 3.
I'm just stepping it if somebody wants to break it down. This is 1 Maccabees chapter 2 and 10. What nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?
Correct, man. Hey, show these nations right here, the heathen nations. Hey, all of these nations here had a part in taking the spoils of Israel, man. And you all benefited from Israel going down, which is really why some of you didn't do nothing or say nothing. She was like, damn, you might say they finally got changed.
You were like the jealous kid in the classroom that sees the other kid giving all these getting all these benefits.
Right.
But for me, how watch him how shine. Yeah.
Winning all the sports
And
awards.
so you pushed us down so you could try to get your hand in those spoils.
Right. And we all know, man. Hey, the heathen sucked, but he saw you suck the most, man. Hey, you the trash.
He's like the brain and the rest of them is thinking.
Spit on the street.
Right.
Good for nothing.
Yep, you trash, man. All of y'all trash.
That's exactly it too, because what did he always say? What are we gonna do today, brain? We're gonna take over the world, like we always do.
Even though he sold the trash, he's the best damn trash he could ever be. Right? He's the best damn demon or devil he could ever be. That's his part. That's his role. That's his scriptural, man. We're not here to
And actually, he's almost done fulfilling his role.
right.
And what do you do with trash when it's almost done?
Haul it up and throw that shit out, man.
Right?
Bag it up and toss it.
And if
Or
you're in the
burn
country,
it.
you burn it.
Certain places.
You burn it.
Go ahead, brother.
This is verse 12. And behold, our sanctuary, even our beauty and our glory is laid waste, and Gentiles have profaned it.
You know what I was just thinking? You know what Esau's like? He's like a toothpick in a turkey sandwich. He holds it there, but once you get the sandwich, do you really care what happens?
The toothpick? Exactly.
He's like,
It's like, fuck that shit.
yeah, you throw it out
They
the
like
window.
Brother Grant, man. It's a, that's what's the time is that, hey, you eat my about to watch your friends in America crumble into nothing.
And
Alright? If you climbed out of the cave into the cave, you're going back. Believe me. Alright? You're going to go back.
And they know who they are.
Yeah.
Because I heard a Christian pastor on the radio, FM radio yesterday, talking about Edom, and he goes, did I hear Ukraine? Right? And Ukraine ain't got nothing in the Bible.
Right.
They came from Mount Seir, Edom. But it's just recently in 191 AD, about that time is when they went into the Ukraine.
And they populated that whole area.
Right.
No, and actually, I'm still, I finally did it. I got to upload it. I did the sit down on that, where they populated that whole area. But they were surrounded by their enemies. So they had to like make, they always had to make these makeshift treaties to basically not get destroyed, man.
that's where that name Caucasian comes from. Hey, anybody who has a smartphone and you're watching this or whatever, ask Siri the definition of Caucasoid. All right, I'm gonna
Celtic Yahweh. Celtic Syriac Yahweh. What's your first language?
No.
Hebrew. Paleo Hebrew.
Where are you Latinizing?
The Celtics actually spoke a form of Hebrew. Because most of them were actually Israelites.
Actually, Abraham, he came out of this Syria. Actually, the four sons, Assyria came from one of the four sons, which was, I believe, Ashur. There, it's on there, actually, right there. They got it on there.
Yeah, we got it sure on there.
Yeah. Ashur, Abraham, those were all from the same one father. I believe Abraham was the nephew to the Syrian, but his father, he came out of that Syrian. That's why in the law it says you're not supposed to hate the Syrian.
So where do you guys put Nephilim socialistically? Where do you guys put Nephilim socialistically?
Nephilim means the fallen, and actually goes to the giant, and if you look that word up in Hebrew, it means tyrant. Like a bully.
Breath.
No, like a bully. Yeah, that's what the Hebrew translation is. Is Nephilim means giant, which is like America. America's a bully. This is a giant in this time. It's not talking about 100-foot people. No.
See, that's confusion, man.
That's why you gotta get into the Hebrew.
Right, that's people not having an understanding of these base languages.
Well, they tell you the actual height of a lot of those ancient giants. They're actually only a couple feet taller than Chad.
Right. More or less being like 8 or 9 feet tall, which is actually human.
Yeah, like Goliath, he was 9 feet.
Right.
If you break down his measurements, he was 9 feet tall.
And the Goliaths were actually a giant people. There was a whole nation of people that were giants. But people don't, you can't necessarily see them today, but people, they say they're not real, but it's biblical.
Well, you still got
you find bones in other nations that are X amount of feet fucking long.
You still got people today, though.